What's up, everybody? Matt here. Today we're gonna make some ginger shots. I've got my handy Breville Juice Fountain Elite. I love Breville products lately, I guess for the past year or so. My wife and I got married 13 years ago, and we got a lot of, I think, KitchenAid products and kind of burned through those. And then kind of my philosophy with things is I'd rather spend the money and get something really good and have it last for a long time, because it's just a pain in the ass to have to go through and research everything and go through it again and figure out, are you getting the right one? So I've got this thing. I've got the Sous Chef food processor. I use that pretty much every single day, and I have a Vitamix. Again, I use that pretty much every single day. So these appliances get a ton of use from me. My wife, she does them as well, and we love making up smoothies for the kids, and they'll even drink a lot of juices that we make out of here. But I love ginger shots. Got hooked on those here a while back, and especially with fall coming up and cold and flu season, and my oldest is a kindergartner now, and it's just, we've had some stuff run through our house, so it's nice to have, kind of an antiviral and something really good for us. So I've already prepped all my stuff out. I've cut some ginger. I cut them pretty small for kind of my demo here today, and to save on the appliance, I've definitely put in huge chunks of ginger, and it handles it just fine. But, if I can do anything that's going to make my product last longer, I'll do it. And I just happened to find some cut up lemon. I thought I was out today. Ginger and lemon is amazing. If you got oranges, those work really well too. My wife loves that. She loves ginger and orange. I prefer ginger and lemon, and so I'm going to roll with this, and hopefully it's enough. I'm going to make a ton here. I'll come back through. I'll do some kind of highlights of the machine, but I'm just going to kind of roll. Let's get going. It's loud, so I'll be quiet as I'm putting everything in. Totally forgot my catcher. My kids like to play with this. We have it down on the counter, so I better get this in there. Otherwise, I'm going to have my ginger shot all over the floor instead of where I want it. The little catch basin here, I've got kind of a tip and trick. I hate doing dishes, and I feel like I spend the entire day in the kitchen. This little catch basin, it's easy enough to clean out, but if you ever go to the grocery store and you get the little plastic bags, put those in here. Slides right in, put it over top, and then when you're done, you just grab the plastic bag. I take it out, I dump the stuff into my green yard waste bin, and then I don't even have to clean this thing most of the time unless there was like a hole in the bag. So I'm not gonna do that today because I don't have any. I took my grocery bags to the store the other day, but that's just a little tip and trick for saving on some cleanup time. This is loud. This is not one you're gonna run when your kids are sleeping, or if you're gonna bother the neighbors upstairs, depending on where you live, but let's roll. Let's make some ginger shots. This has got two settings, low and high. Low is for like your softer veggies and lettuces and kale and all those other things that you're gonna put in there. Harder stuff like this, I'm gonna pop on high. Wow. Like I said, I'm making a lot today. And lemon. That'll do it. Piece of cake. Normally it's a little bit faster than that because I won't cut my ginger up nearly that small. I had a lot to put in there. And that was kind of also what we had in the fridge, so I'm using it all up. I'll put it in little individual tiny little containers. My wife will have some when she gets home. I've got some. My kids do not like these. I also put some cayenne pepper in there. I like mine really hot and spicy. But there we go. It's kind of dribbling out here. We'll let it make a little bit of a mess. Let's get I'll get a towel just so I don't have a ton extra to clean up. But we got quite a bit here. That'll last us a couple of days. And so I kind of used up everything that I had. I didn't cut the rinds off of my lemons. They were already cut up, and my wife had been putting them in her water. So normally I'll kind of like shave the peel off of that most of the time. Again, just save my blade. But today I just threw them in. Whatever, it handles them just fine. So nice, delicious, healthy ginger shots. If you're in the market for a juicer, this is what I have. This is what I go with. Yes, it's more expensive. I can't remember exactly what we paid for this. I'll put it up. I'm putting an article up right now on it. But I would rather spend the money. You know, a cheaper one's still going to cost you $100, and if you have to do that every single year, that adds up. I would rather get it done once. I know that it's going to last me for several years. I know that in 6 months or a year, I'm not going to be searching for another one, and I know it's going to handle and do anything that I want to. I put apples in my juices. I put carrots. I put a lot of heavy duty stuff in, and I want a machine that's going to do everything that I want it to do. So this is what I go with. If you're in the market, honestly, I would figure you're better off like saving over 3 or 4 months if you need to, and purchase something that's going to last you for a long time and that's got a good warranty, instead of going with something cheaper you're gonna have to replace a whole lot more often. But so that's just my 2 cents. I'll put up a couple other things on here for it. But yeah, I love juices. This is what I do. Okay. Until next time, stay fit, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, so we just kind of got done going through me making a juice. What does this thing feature, I guess? 2 settings. I'm dripping all over the place here. So we got 2 settings. We got a low and a high setting. So pop up for low, down for high. The low setting is for all of your softer fruits and vegetables. The high setting is for harder fruits and vegetables. So piece of cake there. Emergency stop. It's got this big old safety bar here. It's really easy to pop on, snaps into place. The juicer will not work unless that's in place to make sure that everything is safe here. Like I said, I usually like to put a plastic bag if I have it on here, just to save up with a little bit of clean time. I will take any extras that I get in here. Sometimes I'll use that because it's good fiber. Sometimes I'll just put it in my yard waste bin. I'll use it for composting in my outdoor little garden that I got going. So just some things that I like about it. It's super safe. Yes, it's loud, but I don't do juicing when my kids are asleep anyway, so I'm not too concerned about that. But if you are, or depending on where you live, that could be a concern. But I don't know any other juicer that I've had, they've been loud too. So that wasn't really an issue for me. I figure if I'm making juice, I figure if I'm running a blender, I figure it's going to be loud. The only one that I can really think of that is quiet is the Breville Sous Chef food processor that I have. That thing is unbelievably quiet for what it does. It is far, far quieter than this is. But it's super easy to clean. This thing never really gets dirty. I just kind of wipe off the base every now and then. This will wipe right out. It comes with a little brush for cleaning off the blade, like pretty much all of them do, and so that'll just clean right out. This'll, the little pusher, the little basin here, they clean out super, super simply and easily. And my biggest tip and trick for cleaning this thing out is do it right away. I make up my juice. I usually like to put some ice cubes in it and then put it in the fridge, clean this out, and then I'll come back and have it. I like to have mine just a little bit colder, but if you clean it out right away, it just wipes right out and it's super easy. If you let it sit like any of your other dishes, then you're going to come back and you're going to have to scour and you're going to have to go nuts like a dinner plate. So clean it out right away and you'll be good to go. But other than that, like I said, it's a juicer. It does what a juicer is supposed to do. I'm just happy with it because it's lasted me for over a year. It works like it's brand new, and it handles anything and everything that I throw at it. And I put a lot of hard stuff, like I said, like carrots and apples in here, and ginger is pretty hard, and a lot of rinds from lemons and lime. So it does what I want it to do. I like it. I'm extremely happy with it. That's my 2 cents.